Hello, and welcome back to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Well, I'm going to do something a little different with this new Bannerlord campaign I'm going to do. This particular campaign is going to be focused on a character who does not use smithing and who only uses auto-resolve. He does not enter battles himself, so I'm going to forego the campaign and go into sandbox. The character I'm creating is called Simon the Serpent, and I will explain his backstory in just a moment. First, let's create his character. Okay, we'll choose the Vlandian culture. Vlandians are descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the Empire for centuries before forming an independent kingdom. With the decline of imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a caste of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spear and lances on horseback. 5% more renown from battles, 15% more income while serving as a mercenary, 10% production bonus to villages that are bound to castles. Recruiting lords to armies costs 20% more influence. Well, this is the one I've chosen. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back in just a moment, once I've created my character. And here we are. Silas the Serpent, a man with a very low build. He is no warrior. He is a schemer, a man who lets others do the fighting for him. And that is how I like it. Next on. My father was a merchant. My mother was an impoverished noblewoman from the Empire. My father paid quite the dowry to marry my mother, despite her family's impoverishedness. Father taught me the importance of finance. My mother taught me the importance of appearance and the rules of the aristocracy. My family were merchants in one of the main cities of the Kingdom of Vlandia. They organized caravans to nearly every town in Calradia, and were active with many local merchants' guilds. As a child, I was noted for my aptitude for numbers. Most children around me had only the rudimentary education, but I lingered after class to study letters and mathematics. I was fascinated by the marketplace, weights and measures, tallies and accounts, the chatter about profits and losses. Growing up, I spent most of my time in the markets and caravanseria. I helped my family handle their business affairs, going down to the marketplaces to make sure purchases, to make good on purchases and oversee the arrival of caravans. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. Sometimes I would deal with the camp followers. I avoided service with one of the main forces of my realm's armies, but followed instead in the train, the troops of wives, lovers, and servants, and those who make their living by carrying for entertainment or cheating the soldiery. I admit I am no warrior. But I did earn a fine profit whilst working with certain individuals amongst the camp followers. Before I set off to make my fortune, my biggest achievement was that I led a caravan. My family needed someone trustworthy to take a caravan to a neighbouring town. I organised supplies, ensured a constant watch to keep away bandits, and brought it safely to its destination. At present, I'm 20 years of age. While I may be lacking in experience a bit, I am full of youthful energy, fully eager for the long years of hardship and adventuring ahead. In my youth, I was given the name Simon the Serpent. Many felt I was a coward and a cheat. Perhaps I got the better of some people through trade negotiations, and perhaps I deal with the underbelly of Calradian society from time to time. But I know myself. And I know what I want in my life. Family name. I see. I must think on my clan name. Just a moment. Ah, there you are again. My father did not have a grand name. Although my mother was from a noble clan, they've fallen into poverty. Now I think I will create my own clan. I am Simon of the Golden Serpent Clan. And this will be my new name. A name others have given me, but one that I have turned to my own advantage. Let's continue. I prepare to set off on a grand adventure in Caredia. Yeah, let's go for realistic. 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 I like to have a bit of a challenge, you see. Realistic. Enable battle death for all heroes. Let's begin. Apologies for the long wait. Character creation can be such a problem. Anyway, let's get started. How shall I allocate my skills? I will not participate in tournaments, nor will I personally fight. Well, since we're starting here early, let's go with selling trade goods for the time being. The selling of loot might be more profitable later on, but for now, I will keep it as is. Unfortunately, I am just an only child at present. But I shall rise from obscurity and lead Caredia into a new tomorrow. Anyway, I shall go into Sargot. No bodyguards to hire. Unfortunate. Army of poachers? No, thank you. Not until I have some brave warrior to send off to do that. A little expensive, I suppose. But we must start somewhere. A good price for olives, I suppose. I could sell those in Britannia, perhaps. a bad price for iron ore. Pottery is a good price. Perhaps I should go to the Asarai Desert and acquire some. Yes, that might be the way to go. There, that should be sufficient. In any event, I shall come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, I've returned. I'm being chased by a few bandits, so I've hired a few bodyguards in this Imperial village. Hopefully we can move a bit faster now. These ones are quite expensive. I must work toward a more economical. Soldiers. Guarantor needs tools. That may be beyond my ability to hire at the moment. There, that's a small profit for the olives. I suppose I can make a slight profit at Sargot, assuming the price hasn't gone down. Well, let's see if I can make a profit with these tools. I will return to Sargot. Yes, that is a good profit. There we are. Now, what can we sell at Ortisia? Clay, perhaps? Until I build my profits back up again, I need to be wary. But let's hire some more recruits. These men will do. For now, we must be cautious. I apologize for the slowness of the trading and the lack of combat that some of you may be more accustomed to. We may be able to defeat these looters now. I don't think I have enough money to trade with this village elder at the moment. price, but I'll take a few. A good price for tools, I suppose, for the moment. We'll take one more. Why not? I do not feel confident in attacking those looters. Not unless I have assistance. They are somewhat faster than us, this group. But I have more important things to do than hunt down looters. Ah, that's unfortunate. I would have done better to purchase grain. The life of a trader. Oh, I've run out of money. That's a good profit. That's a much better price for tools. I'll give one back. It may take me some time to get there. It seems I've risen a level. Good for me. And I suppose I'll give myself some medicine skill. And increase my trade. My bread and butter. Well, reset. More riding. More medicine. Hardly any profit at all for these tools. But until we can't trade anymore between the two places, I should keep going. Anyway, I think I'll continue this. I think you've seen enough of me trading. I will come back to you when something of note happens. See you eventually. Ah, welcome back. I've recently learned that salt sells for quite the profit here in Kuyaz, and in Sargot as well. This will be most beneficial as I continue trading. Perfect. That's quite a profit at Ortisia. No drinking that. I've also gained some scouting skill. Very useful.
Today's not your lucky day, friend. How about you hand over your silver? Be a real shame to have to cut anyone's throat.
Fight me if you dare. Unfortunate. But I gained a profit from the oil. I would have gained more. Unfortunate. I might be able to sell some more salt. Buy some more grain. I'll sell some salt at Sargot. And perhaps some grain. I did not like my odds of defeating that one. In a fight, it was more prudent not to engage them in battle. I still have my horse. All right. There, we gained some profit. That should do. Make some profit at Ortisia. And I rose another level. I am gaining skill as a scout, so I should increase that. As well as my riding skill. I suppose I need more recruits after that last little skirmish. Not so much a skirmish as a fleeing. But having a large party keeps some of the smaller bandit groups away from you. Hopefully this venture is profitable. There's some profit, I suppose. I may be able to make some profit at Kuyars with these tools. Once I have a good amount of wealth, I will probably move on from this region. The hides might be more profitable than Kuyars. Sometimes the price of things will change, so it's better not to have only one type of trade good. I may chase those looters up there. Perhaps end things off with a proper fight. Ah, yes, very good profits. Better on the hides than the tools, I think. Excellent. Some for the grapes as well. Very good. I think I may purchase another horse. This one helps with the party speed. I'll come back for some more trade goods in just a moment. Oh, I should see if we have any recruits.
We've got no quarrel with you.
But I have one with you, brigand. Give up now. And we have some good prisoners. Excellent. This will make my soldiers more expensive. But I'll be able to battle looters more. that that's done, I shall go and sell my profits. There we are. Good. Anyway, I shall continue trading between these cities, and once I move on, I will come back to you, but I think this is a good place to end off for the first video. I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. Please like, comment, subscribe, or don't. And I suppose I shall see you another time. See you then.